Now.
Well, it looks like President Trump wanted to Trump Mueller and do stuff, get some stuff out there in the news before Mueller had a chance. Here's what's happening. So today, Mueller is due to do some sentencing memos, some new sentencing memos in and around Cohen and Manafort. You'll remember, of course, earlier in the week, the sentencing memo already out on Mike Flynn, which had people all abuzz and a titter, if you will. And there's two more of those due today, or maybe three. I think there might be two as it relates to Cohen and then one as it relates to Manafort, I believe. And these are additional sentencing memos for these gentlemen, if you can call them that, that will potentially give some more clues into what they have already shared and what where the Mueller investigation is headed. And it'll be just some fodder for some delightful gossip and, you know, so-called analysis and all that. So the president decides, you know what? I don't really want that to be the big news. So I know what I'll do. I will announce some new people coming into my administration and we'll make that the buzz. Take that, Mueller. Take that with your no jail time. In fact, on his way out to the helicopter today, in another one of his famous helicopter briefings, President Trump made two announcements. Here is the first one.
I want to confirm that Bill Barr, one of the most respected jurists in the country, highly respected lawyer, former attorney general, respected by Republicans and respected by Democrats, he will be nominated for the United States Attorney General position. I think he will serve with great distinction.
What? I can't hear you. There's a helicopter in the background. What? Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Why does he always do that? It's so annoying. Doesn't he understand that people are trying to do radio shows? Come on, sir. Look, he also said in those comments, and that was a New Guy Nick edit of his longer comments about Bill Barr. But in that little bit, which was, I think, 30 seconds or less.
Right. 30 seconds.
He said respected 4 times.
He said it like 4 more times, but I had to cut it out.
That's my point. I'm not suggesting that William Barr is not respected. I'm just saying you didn't have to say it 4 times. And I also would like to point out that everyone that Trump has nominated or appointed, he has called well respected, even those that have now pled guilty to bad deeds and those he has since fired. So I'm not sure that really means a whole lot, but okay. William Barr was, of course, the Attorney General under George Herbert Walker Bush. Do you think that's a coincidence? I feel like, you know, the funeral happened, 41 passes away, and Trump's like, oh, I know. Everybody seems to be loving him right now. Let's get someone who was related to him on board. Maybe that'll solve my problems. Also, of course, you know, one of the big problems that Trump had with his earlier Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, was that Jeff Sessions was originally well respected, but, you know, wasn't on board with the Mueller investigation. He's recused himself and wasn't on Trump's side as it related to that. Wasn't going to. I think he kind of was on Trump's side actually, but wasn't going to get involved. He was more on the side, in fairness to Jeff Sessions, he was more on the side of justice than playing Trumpiness. I was going to say playing politics, but that would not be fair. Playing Trumpiness. So William Barr, on the other hand, does seem to be, you know, in the same camp as the hot tub salesman, in that he seems to be anti the Mueller investigation. He seems to have made previous public comments about the, you know, lack of collusion, lack of evidence, and apparently he is also buying into a straight up conspiracy theory about Hillary Clinton and suggesting a new investigation into her. So he's going to have to get through another Senate confirmation. I think the fact that he's been confirmed by the Senate once is probably in his favor. But let's point out that that was a long time ago. And he will have to answer for all the things that he has said. And we'll see what happens, though it is a Senate confirmation. That's my understanding. And the senators are sycophants. So I wanted to say something that was more of a curse word there, but I went with the big word instead. I was going to describe how far up the something that they were is what was going on in my mind there. In any case, it looks like Bill Barr, if he is confirmed, will take the job. Stephen Colbert weighed in on the appointment. Take a listen.
Word is Barr, having already been Attorney General, doesn't feel a particular ambition for the position, but does feel a sense of duty to take it if offered. No ambition for the job, but you'll take it. An attitude we in the biz call the Melania.
That was rough, but funny. It was rough. But if that's really true, if he said he has no ambition for the job, that's not good either. Like, oh yeah, I have a duty, so I guess I'll do it. I'm not really into it, but sure, whatever. Surely they could find somebody who actually wants the job, or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe nobody wants the gig.